Hey, Mark Lambert with Rocket Science. Thanks for taking a look at this video. In this short video, I want to go through some contractor websites, just randomly that I find online, and do a little bit of a critique on them and show you actually how easy it is for you to build something better than them and to see what the top ranking websites, how poor in many cases they are. Okay, so if I open up my screen here, and go to like Roofer, Dallas, Texas. Okay, that's where I'm at here in Google. This first link is sponsored. And what I've done is I've gone through here and just clicked on a bunch of these links to open these websites. And so New View Roofing, you see that right up here. So that's the #1 ranked website in Dallas. Now let's take a look at it. Okay, it's pretty spastic. This is the #1 roofer. Okay, these guys have got it's not the sponsored, right? These are the organic sort of local SEO, local SEO for roofers in Dallas. These guys have got 663 reviews. They look like they do amazing work. Okay, the next one's got 620. The next one, Priority Roofing's got 936. Okay, these are serious players. But look at this. Their website is completely outdated. Okay, I'm not sure if you can kind of perceive this, but there's too much going on up here in the top, competing with this very important call to action. Okay, you can get lost in their Facebook, YouTube, Instagram channel right up here at the top. We don't want them to go to Instagram from right up here. We want them to stay on the website. There's too many links up here. Okay, it's confusing. We typically want to see not more than about 4 links up at the top. All of the rest of these links should go down into the footer here. Okay, they don't have a footer. That's where those links should go. There's a lot of things just kind of competing for our attention up here. I don't really know what it is that I'm supposed to do. I assume that it's fill out this form right here, but what's this button over here? Why is that there? I appreciate this kind of distinction here, residential and commercial. That's going to send me where I want to go. But you can just, there's too many links here. Okay, let's go to the next one. This is DallasRoofer.com. These guys have probably been in business for a long time because they've got a great URL. That's very coveted. They probably get a lot of traction just from having that. However, these links are up here. It's not really clear. They're just totally fading into the background. Okay, when someone comes to your website, they don't care why it's got problems. They don't care about you. They don't know about you. The great game of business is selling to strangers, not referrals. Okay, you want to get referrals, of course, and referrals are the easiest to close, but you can't scale referrals. So, you can't keep going back to your referral base and say, hey, could you send me more referrals? So if you want to grow and scale the business, you have to sell to strangers. And when you go to sell to strangers, they're not as forgiving about your website looking crappy. Let's see. Yeah, it's outdated. I should call these guys. Let's see here. Priority Roofs. What's going on with these guys? It's a pretty boring headline: roof repair and replacement in Dallas, Texas. I like that their logo is up here and they've got a call to action here. However, as you go down here, this just looks like a site that was built 10, 15 years ago, and it probably was. I love that you can see the reviews here, but to me, it's just pretty outdated. These guys, if they had 18th in the nation by roofingcontractor.com. Okay, these guys are the best. Okay, if we went lower down here in Google and kept following this down and went look at more businesses and went down here and further, these sites are going to get worse and worse. And there's a good chance that your site is down there competing with people that are really haven't figured this out, have not invested in this yet. And you can just do a lot better than this. Let's go to the next one. RevelesRoofing.com. Okay, I don't know what's going on with his header image. I don't know why it's so dark. Okay, I think there's a roof under there, and I think that they've darkened it so you can see this headline here, but there's other ways to do that, and they don't need to have done that. This button here is kind of weird. I don't know what that shape is about. Let's see, the contact us over here. We want this to be like offset from the rest of these links. I like that they don't have too many links up here at the top. Again, they've got the socials up here. We don't want to have those up there. We want to have those in the footer. And ideally, this phone number is going to be over here at the top right. But you get down here, and this starts to look like it was designed, like I said, 10, 15 years ago. This needs to be updated. all of this kind of flash and this sort of stuff kind of appearing out of the side of the screen, this kind of video, those elements are kind of outdated. They make things break. And when you have got a site that is, mobile friendly and you're trying to make that stuff work, it causes some real problems. The navigation now on mobile is up here, way up at the top left. We don't want that up there. We want it here. And we still want the call to action to be very prominent on mobile. Let's see here. Bold roofing. Call to action is to leave a review on Google. That's not what is supposed to happen there. What is supposed to happen here at the top right is a really easy way for someone to get in touch with you. So that means a phone number, contact us. It opens a form. I see it here, but it really needs to be here. We don't want this. This Google review link serves Bold Roofing. It doesn't serve their customers. I like this headline here: invest in top quality roof for your home in the Dallas, Texas area. It's a very kind of clear headline, invest. And I like the word invest because it is an investment to get your roofing done. We'll go down here. There's quite a lot of white space. There's a lot of things kind of competing for our attention. There's different colors of things. Again, I mean, these guys are ranked sort of in the top sort of 5 in Dallas. Okay. And I could go on and on about this. Ready Roof, TX. Appreciate these guys, what they're up to. I mean, this is not terrible. There's too many links here. They do actually have a really great call to action up here at the top right. So guys, this is what your competition is doing. This is what they look like. You may not have gone on to, your competition's website recently, but this is what is out in the marketplace. Okay, here, roofwhiterock.com. And by the way, if this is your website, I apologize for destroying you here online. Need a roof quote, Owens Corning. Why do they have a vendor as who's going to sort of like participate in their roof quote? Why don't they just do it themselves? Okay, we don't need Owens Corning coming over here and sort of helping us sell our stuff. We're not an Owens Corning like salesperson. Get that out of here. Got a lot of stock imagery here on this site. I like that there's reviews here, but there needs to be more of them. Okay, these down here, no one's going to click through all of these. We don't need to, this is kind of distracting the way that this is set up. There's no footer down here. Now, let's take a look at a site like this. This is something more like along the lines that we would build. You've got the logo up here, top left, clear call to action, top right, kind of consistent colors throughout the site. None of this is stock imagery. Okay, these buttons take you exactly where you need to go. Let's see here. Yeah, and then just many ways to get in touch. We're going to see all of the important elements down here in the footer. So if you are getting what I'm saying here, and that your competition itself has got really kind of low quality representation of themselves online, you wouldn't show up at a job site with a broken down truck that's all covered in mud and all beat up. Okay, you wouldn't allow that to happen. You're a great remodeler, contractor, builder, roofer yourself. But when your website is not created properly, when it's not optimized, that's exactly what you're doing. You're showing up at a job site with a broken down truck. Another way to say this is that if you had a showroom in town for the service that you offer, whether it's roofing, remodeling, okay, we all understand this. We have a showroom. You know competitors that have got a showroom even for the remodeling. You go in, you see a kitchen remodel, you see a bathroom remodel, you see flooring showroom companies that have got all of their different types of flooring that are actually laid out. Okay, imagine that you had a showroom. This is a better analogy. You had a showroom for your service. You're a remodeler. You said, we're going to rent this space. We're going to spend $30,000. We're actually going to build these things in here. We're going to build a kitchen remodel, maybe a different type of kitchen remodel, a different type of texture, a bathroom remodel. We're going to build that here as a way to showcase your work, and people can come in and they can take a look at the work you've done. But then that kitchen remodel, that showroom, it's all kind of messed up. Okay, the cabinets aren't level. The painting is kind of off, and the painting of the cabinets is not done right. It doesn't have the proper finish details. the kind of bevel on the top of the counter isn't right. You haven't, sanded down surfaces properly. You haven't installed things properly. The lighting isn't right. That's what you're doing when you have a website that is not updated. Okay, I can't drive this home enough. It's very, very important that you get the representation of your work online to be top notch. You need it to be perfect. So, and your website of all things is where you need to get this right. I mean, traffic coming to your website, that's kind of a different matter. This is like core and foundational. So if you are looking at your site and you're realizing, yeah, this sucks. It's never been right. They never got the photos right. I understand what this guy is saying. The elements aren't in place. There's too much navigation at the top. It's hard to tell exactly what we do. The important service that we have for sale is not up at the top of our kind of list of drop down services that we offer. Then give us a call and let us do a totally free redesign of your site. The sites that we build are very low cost. We build those out monthly so that we can work directly with you and be perfectly aligned with your interests. It's not a set it and forget it thing. This is, like I say, I mean, this is like a high performance sports car. And we all know that high performance sports cars take a lot of maintenance and a lot of kind of working together to make that thing run right. We're going to be like watching over it, making sure it's got 100% uptime. We take calls rarely, but at night someone says our website is down, we're going to have that finished and have that fixed and back up the next morning. So if you're looking at your site and you realize this is not what doesn't fit the level of quality that we have and the services that we do, get in touch. Let us build you a free redesign and just show you what it is that is going to help you convert and help you get more customers and make more money and be more proud of your work. Thanks for watching this video.